the U.S. Trade Representative, Katherine Tai, accused China of failing to meet its commitments that were made in phase one of this trade deal. According to a think tank here in Washington that keeps track of these things, it says that China will fall short by more than 30% of the commitments that it made to buy American goods. What's your response to the comments that she made? And it does appear that this is a continuation of Trump's policies.
Yes, that's quite clear. But the real issue here, and that people should be paying attention to, is that for the first time, a U.S. administration says that they don't anticipate that China will change. And that means that they're accepting this. Previously, it had all been about how you can bludgeon China into being exactly like the U.S. And that is now kind of under the table. So all this tough talk, it sounds very good. It's a continuation from the U.S. perspective, continuation of Trump policies. But keep this in mind. Right now, the deficits for the U.S. with China is about $300 billion. Right now, China is about 62% of that $200 billion. You can add it up. It is not going to make a dent appreciably in terms of what the ongoing deficit is going to be at the end of this year, this trade deficit.
So, Einar, the tough talk that you referred to, that may have been directed at a domestic audience, but do you see serious negotiations to resolve this dispute beginning pretty soon?
Well, when you start talking about serious negotiations, you're always talking about how you can solve the problem. And what I'm trying to point out is that even if they got full compliance on phase one, they would not be addressing the underlying issue here, which Donald Trump was trying to put forward, is that he could somehow create circumstances where the U.S. Trade deficit with China disappeared. It has not only not disappeared, it has grown significantly over these past few years. The deficit is higher today, much higher by a huge factor, than when it was when Donald Trump entered office. So that should give you an idea about the effectiveness of his approach and the fact that you cannot continue a bad policy and expect it to create a good solution.